Summer League is here, and I don't know about y'all, but I personally love Summer League. A lot of people like to throw away Summer League to the side because it's not NBA talent, which makes sense of course, but it's a long off season. Players get drafted in June, and we don't get to see them actually play NBA basketball until October. When your team is bad, or your team just drafted a young player, you don't want to wait until October to see how your brand new young player plays. You're itching to see them now, you're itching to see how they do against close to NBA level competition, or you're itching to see how the other top prospects in the league fare. So for me, I personally love Summer League. Who doesn't want to see all these hyped up prospects finally get to showcase what they can do? Damn, Charlotte. Alright, so Brandon Miller has started his NBA journey in the Summer League and has been off to a rough start, averaging a decent 12 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 5 assists throughout his first 2 games. But this is where it gets concerning. With 4.5 turnovers and 6.5 fouls a game, I didn't even know that was possible. And I'm not going to be like I told you so, because I did make a video about how the Hornets made a mistake. But I will say this, NBA Twitter hasn't given him a break, which is fine. I'm not one of these people. This isn't the first time we've seen something like this. Let's take it back to 2018. Me, a young Hawks fan, after watching a full season of the Hawks being terrible, the draft was here. We had the 3rd pick, and with DeAndre Ayton projected to go to Phoenix and Marvin Bagley projected to go to Sacramento, it was between Luka and Jaren Jackson, and I wanted Luka. So when I heard his name was called, I was lit up in excitement. Then the news hit. Boom. Trae Young was traded for Luka. Now, I wasn't necessarily sad. I was more concerned with the boom or bust potential. But all I could do was wait and see. Summer League gets here, and in his first game, his first 2 shots were air balls that missed. By a mile. From that point on, my 14-year-old self thought that we were done and just pushed our rebuild back 5 years, while the Mavericks just picked up a generational talent that we had right in our hands. Trae Young went on to average 17 and 6 on poor efficiency and left a lot to be desired at Summer League. And all you could hear all offseason was a bunch of I told you so's. People who say that are the most naive people of all time, because now he's transformed himself into a top 5 point guard in our league. You know who else was awful during Summer League? D'Angelo Russell, the number 2 pick for one of the most popular franchises in American sports, period. So of course, the young kid had a lot of pressure on him, especially with Kobe on the team, and as you can already guess, he stunk it up, averaging 11.8 points on 37% efficiency, and you know how critical Laker Nation can be. But D'Lo ended up becoming an all-star on a very fun team and has built up a solid NBA career to this point. But you know what? Let's flip the switch. 2014 Summer League. The Cleveland Cavaliers had the number 1 pick and make the worst selection of all time, Anthony Bennett. Often deemed as the worst draft pick of all time. Even the announcers knew. Listen to their reaction.
Anthony Bennett of Toronto, Canada, and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
But hey, if you have your guy that you like, you're supposed to draft him. Now keep this in mind, this is after his rocky rookie season, which many attributed to a messed up shoulder. He comes back 20 pounds lighter and looks ready to play. And ready to play he is. He comes out firing, scoring 13 points and 14 rebounds, then 15 points and 7 rebounds in another game. And according to David Blatt, if you grab 14 rebounds, you got a place to play. Well, then he was traded to Minnesota, got slightly better I guess, but was still out of the league by 24. But here's something even crazier. Anthony Randolph, I bet y'all don't even know who that is. Another NBA bust who was out of the league before age 25. He was a former power forward selected number 14 by the Warriors in the 2008 NBA draft. But during the Summer League, the Warriors thought they got an absolute steal. Came into the 2008 Summer League and averaged 20 points and 8 rebounds on 45% from the field, which is decent efficiency for a big man. But he definitely had shown the ability to put the ball in the basket, because the next year in the next Summer League, he averaged 27 points, 8.5 rebounds, 3 blocks, 2 steals on 60% from the field, showing tremendous progression and even setting the Summer League scoring record. And was still traded away by the Warriors and out of the league in just a couple of years by the age of 24. So what is going on out here? Summer League is honestly just glorified pickup teams with pro-level athletes. Not a lot of time to play together and build chemistry or to put in game-changing game plans. Just go out there and hoop. So when you see players go out there and be told to do whatever they want, they may be shocked by how good the opposition is. Because these are all still dudes trying to fight for a roster spot. And most of the time, it just goes to show that Summer League has close to no indication of how successful one will be. You tend to see it with small guards often as well. Another example, Steph Curry wasn't that good in Summer League either, and now he's the top 2 point guard of all time. Then you see a 6'10 athletic freak like Anthony Randolph put up MVP type numbers, and it somehow still finds a way to not translate to the NBA. If you are a die-hard ball fan, just take some time and just enjoy the game. And if your favorite young player isn't playing too well, it's gonna be okay. Well, I hope, because there are definitely players who sucked in Summer League and sucked in the NBA. But thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. I'm out.